Hey, YouTube universe. This is the dark skinned dancing American. You know, I got to give you another hit piece. Today at Van Nuys, some more illegals got caught by some federal agents. Let y'all too.
After the Supreme Court allowed immigration enforcement to resume in Los Angeles, a tense confrontation involving masked federal agents in Van Nuys. LAPD was even called in for backup. Fox 11's Nick Garcia live there. Van Nuys was reacting.
I want to break down everything that is said on the news. So, it had to be some, problem with them doing their job. And a lot of them, I've been trying to, give out warning videos for those who don't listen to the law and abide by it. It is, if you disobey the law, there is ways to be incarcerated. So this immigration movement is throughout all of Los Angeles. So a lot of Hispanics, unfortunately Mexicans as well, who is getting caught up by this. So that's the reason why the LAPD had to show up, because it could have got ugly.
Action from a father of a U.S. citizen was detained. Nick?
And I like the preference of them using U.S. citizen. If you notice, they're trying to make people who, do crime a victim. You can't do both. When you're a criminal, and that's just what it is.
Right, Christine. Witnesses tell us federal agents chased a car here. That car came to a stop just in this parking lot over here.
Because they had intel on who they were going to get. That's why. And listen, people who see, they should start making laws for people who harbored immigrants to go to jail as well and get some time, and they will be so resistant to allow the process to go through, as far as ICE agents, Border Patrol working together and cleaning up the streets.
They tell me 3 people were in that car. One of them, a U.S. citizen who was detained and then released moments later. The other 2 men were...
I noticed that he used U.S. citizen twice. And it's really because if he's of Hispanic descent as well, I don't know which one. But it don't matter if you want to defend them or not. When this law came in effect with ICE agents and Border Patrol cleaning up the streets, culturally, that's just what it is.
U.S. green card holding residents who were detained after some intense moments with the agents. Take a look.
So I just want to know, how are you going to be a U.S. green card citizen if you have a green card, which means you're from a different country? And again, this is because they're looking out for one another, and most likely you are Hispanics that the ICE agents were rushing about this car and getting about the car into confrontation, which was by the car.
Masked federal agents seen detaining 2 men off Kester Avenue and Sherman Way in Van Nuys. Witnesses say the agents broke the driver's window. You see the shattered glass on the ground after the encounter. LAPD officers also at the scene. The department only confirming to Fox 11 they were...
I hate when motherfuckers act like they gonna do something. But where was your antennas when the ICE agents was busting down that car? Where was this energy at? Keep the same energy. Because when they was doing the damn thing, you sat back and watched. Now you want to get some fire. Hey, you'll get your punk ass.
Called to assist an outside agency. A woman was also briefly detained.
It wasn't justified, and they just chased us, and that's it. They priced on them, and that's it. And they shut.
Okay, so she said they body slammed. What was you trying to do? Protect the damn immigrants? Huh? See? Now, it might be your cousins or whoever, but These ICE agents got a job to do, along with Border Patrol. And if you get in the way, of course they go body slam your ass or slap you up, yeah?
Her parents tell us they rushed over, bringing her passport. You see them here from Skyfox, talking with the federal agents.
I asked them, show me your ID, and he said, oh, we can't. Why not?
Why would he want to give his damn self up? Why you think they wearing masks? Look at this right here. That's a mask. They're taking down some of the biggest cartels on the planet. They have to protect themselves. So y'all want them to just willy-nilly give up their identity to you motherfuckers. He just must have been hitting their head with a frozen burrito. Here you go.
Raul Martinez says his daughter's boyfriend was one of the men detained. He tells us he's unaware of any criminal history for either man.
Hold on, wait, stop. I want to break this whole newscast down. Again, how can you play victim when you breaking the damn law? You cannot pray. You ever heard if you do the crime, then you gotta do the time?
I was afraid because they were pointing guns to them. They have masks.
Okay, that's what most of y'all ICE agents, Border Patrol do when they sign up for such a courageous job. You know, going against people like yourself and the cartels. Who knows? Maybe they paid you to come and try to make sympathy out of criminals, but it ain't working out here. And I'm from LA, so hell no.
He says his daughter has her own business as a truck driver and couldn't work today because of the detainment.
Well, why your ass is around all these illegal immigrants? That would be the case. Now listen, what they need to do is start socking it to motherfuckers who enriching the stay of people who don't even belong here. Do you hear where I'm coming from? They need to start hitting their ass with time instead of just slapping them on the wrist. And the only reason why they ain't doing that because they U.S. citizens. And I don't give a fuck. If you help them, you deserve some damn time too. But, you know, they need to put that in play. So they'll know if you doing what this person doing, who got their own business. And clearly, if you listen to this whole news, they was down with the illegal immigrants. And when they got busted, they got released shortly after. But again, it's caused a pause. Because if they did it once, they'll do it again.
She already lost one day, which means probably over $1,000. Why? Because this circus with immigration.
And did she not know about the shit? Did the whole world, the whole world news hear about it? Again, this is, it's just stupid. It's just dumb. Because if you look at it, they knew exactly what the hell they was getting themselves into. I guess they thought it was a game. YouTube universe. I guess they thought it was a game. No, it ain't a game. They not playing. They for sure let motherfuckers know. And if you down with that shit, again, if I could press legislation, if you help them in any way, you will be facing some damn time. I wouldn't care if you was an American citizen because you helping known criminals. So, you know, they don't got it that way, but they did detain a couple of people who got in the way. Well, I hear well, not necessarily. But again, that's just what it is. If you beating in a federal ICE agent, you should, Border Patrol, you should get some type of time for that. You know what I'm saying? But they don't got it that way. They got it. I guess because I remember it was one story I did months back where they was going to prosecute some people, but they wound up letting them go. But if you make their ass an example, it's a different story. If you make some people an example, trust me, They ain't gonna be trying to harbor in their cousins and brothers and sisters and whatever. They gonna be like, look, there, hey, Trump. It's gonna be a message. Good Lord. I say any other who it is, any American that is going against the country's constitution deserves a minimum of some type of time. That's motherfuckers know. And if he makes some damn examples, and this goes for the how everything is going now, people won't be so reluctant to do these type of things, which is bucking against the government. People won't be so reluctant to buck against the government because, again, these guys and women men and women are trying to eradicate what is an illegal immigration problem. And when the job gets harder, there is stipulations to what is going on. And again, if the country as a whole will actually incentivize what is the role, the do's and the don'ts, and make examples out of people who goes against the constitutional rights. So if that was implemented, you won't be seeing all this defiant, because the person knew they was most likely gonna get away with whatever they was doing because they're a U.S. citizen, most likely a Hispanic American, Mexican American, I don't know, but whatever it would have been, might have been, they was released later on. But the rest of the people that was in the car, if you listen to the story, was detained by ICE because they had green cards and they didn't renew their shit, most likely, because that's why they was there. And they didn't comply, and they were by a gunpoint, and it got real ugly. And you notice the father of the person they try to paint a victim, which was the driver. She missed $1,000. Hell, she could have missed her damn brain cells. What if it was a shootout? You know? The father, he encouraged it. Instead, see, a real father won't do that. A real father be up in his daughter's ass. Hey, you don't leave the motherfuckers alone, they will shoot you. You don't know. Why would I want to put my daughter in? See, that people don't care about their people. So I'm just letting you know. You know, yeah, you want to practice your rights, you should be sitting there trying to lose your life. They have every right to pull guns up if you're in front of that damn car and you drive it and you seem like you want to run them over. They have every right to pull their damn guns out and get aggressive and shit. You turn that damn car into a weapon. First thing they gonna do, they in front of that damn car you try to drive, they gonna pull their fucking straps out. So the dude was like, oh, they just pulled their guns out. Yeah, because whoever was driving that car, which your daughter was in, didn't give two fucks about these agents that's in front of it. So they trade to bust on some shit. So instead of you talking about how they put guns on her, you should have been getting in her ass for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. You can't tell people how to parent these days. Because I'm just saying, you would want to get away from all the chaos that really, let's be real, that started with the Orange Man with eradicating immigration. So, hey, you catch a straight bullet. Some motherfuckers is trigger happy. What if she would have moved the car a little bit? She talking about he pointed the gun, they could have shot her and killed her. He encouraging the bullshit. He, instead of trying to get on his daughter's ass, like, don't ever be in no shit. Give a fuck if you had 2 businesses. You know, these people are masked up. They masked up for a reason, because they going against the cartels. Means they gonna have to shoot it out at some point. You don't know what the fuck. But if it's not me, though. These are not people like me. Because if it was me, I would never have my daughter in a situation like that. Like, please. Hell no. So they can point guns at her? I mean, legally, they, you know, if you watch the footage, you can see clearly they was trying to tell them to get out the car. Like they wanted to leave. They were like, okay, well, they pulled them guns out. Let them know we're gonna light this motherfucker up if y'all drive. You got an agent right in front of the damn car, pointing his gun at the fucking window. So it's best to do what? Put your hands up and walk up out that bitch. Catch some shots. It's up to you. These motherfuckers is not playing. Again, it can get to that point. He mad at the wrong reasons. You like, well, he doing guns. Yeah, they'll do it again. She getting in that position again. They would do it again. Anytime she do that shit, they gonna do it again. I don't give a fuck. Even if she ain't just driver, she just somehow in the middle of it, they gonna do it again. It don't matter. Because the job is what? They gotta go get these illegal immigrants. No matter how hard-headed motherfuckers is, they have to snatch them up. It is. This is what they do. And they don't have to show you a damn thing. I know they say they do, but I know I've heard that before, and that's a damn lie. Why they masks? You can't see shit. I'm giving you the hottest coverage, YouTube universe, because I'm from Los Angeles, so, you know, Y City, so I'm giving it to you heavy. And nothing is pretty, so you hearing it from the chef that's cooking it up the best, and nothing less. Smoking on the bomb, not no stress. I'm just letting you know. They brought that shit on themselves. That's why they pull them damn guns out. Shit, you get in front of that damn car, and you so-called, like you about to drive in front of them. Watch out. That's not gonna be good. Cause the first is they're trained to pull their guns out if you get in a car or automobile and they're in front of the damn machine. It becomes a weapon now, so they got no choice but to pull that damn gun out. In case you get crazy, you gotta lay that ass down. Oh, shit, you fucking with people's lives. Old ass dude trying to paint a victim picture for his daughter. Your daughter's stupid and you is too. both you motherfuckers is dumb. Maybe a frozen burrito got smacked in the top of your head. You should have been not only upset, but telling her don't ever get in no shit like that. If she got her own business, shit, if my daughter got her own business, you get the fuck away from them people. Let them handle their own handle. Cause you get caught up behind that shit, then who gonna be running the business? But anyway, what he wasn't taught, he was doing some dumb shit. So again, your daughter do something dumb like that again, they gonna pull guns on your daughter again. So your best bet, tell her get the fuck away from that shit, or it will happen. They don't give a damn if you an American, because it's almost like you going against the country. They gonna be like, hey, hold on, wait. Nah. You gonna do what the country wants us to do, not what you wanna do. Hands up. You can't be obeying no goddamn beating the ICE agent or border patrol. That's against the law too. Can't do it. And what it is, they should start penalizing people for that. Because right now, I don't think they got a law for that, to penalize them. They could probably detain them and shit like that. But if they put in law where you get some type of time, these jokers and floaters would be not even trying to get involved, because time be hanging on their head as soon as they get caught up. Make that ass think twice. You dig? I don't want to take a chance. It's a 2-year minimum just for impeding a damn ICE agent or border patrol. You know, they should start slapping time on motherfuckers. Y'all want to go help y'all bring y'all peoples and shit? Okay, we got this for you. What you want to help? That'll show. That'll make them an example. Then I don't want to do that shit. They'll be like, hey, look, yeah, handle your own candle. That's the way to dismantle, if you really look at it. And it won't be a scandal. They put it in play. Hey, look, this is what you face. You help any of these people, your ass getting caught up to. And that's how it should be, you know. It should be just like that, where, you know, we're not playing no more. You abide by our country's law, our constitutional rights, or you get your ass caught up by the Border Patrol ICE. And they should smack some time on people who continue on helping and impeding federal agents that are trying to do their job. So I honestly think it should be penalties for those who seek to go against the country in any way and fashion. That's what I believe. You know. We should smash on those who don't give a damn about us. That's just American way. Any notion that they trying to do that, gotta get smashed on. That's how I gotta go. And if it was me and I could pass legislation, I'll make it maybe a 1 to 2 year minimum, depending on how severe. If the illegal immigrant that committed a crime in our country get away behind some dumbass person that probably their cousin is a U.S. citizen, you know, it don't matter. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what it is. You help them, your ass will face a 2-year minimum. If you evaded federal agents for doing their job, you should get the 2-year minimum. It depends on how severe it is, because if you didn't catch the motherfuckers and your ass still around, yeah, you should face some type of backlash, and recommend that for sure. That's how I would do it. YouTube Universe, because motherfuckers is starting to invade. It just helping these motherfuckers escape and do all types of shit, and then they get caught up, and you know. But as you can see, they sitting there talking about some petty shit when they was pulling straps out, like they was ready to shoot because they had no choice. And again, we dealing with people who are familiar with the cartels, so of course ICE agents and Border Patrol is trained to take them out, to fight against them. So it's really getting heavy in the game, and I advise people like him and others to be, you know, if you want to be dumb, that's on you. And for people who are smart, know what time it is, because it ain't no win going against my country. So I would say that. And YouTube Universe, y'all make sure y'all press like and subscribe. You heard it to me first. I'm out.